If you want to stop your mouth from smelling like badonkadonk while you're talking to people, or you can just smell it on yourself, you need to watch this video right here. It's super easy, simple, and quick, and I got everything that you need linked down below. What is good, y'all, and welcome back. My name is JaVale. My real name is Jordan, but I go by JaVale. And today we're going to be talking about majorly lessening or even eliminating your bad breath. And I can relate to this because growing up, I didn't always have the best smelling breath. First of all, my oral hygiene, I'm not gonna lie, it lacked. And I was like, why do my breath stink? But now I know I wasn't brushing like how I was supposed to. I feel like brushing your teeth isn't something that's taught to everybody. Like, it's taught to you, but is it really taught though? There are a lot more things that you have to take into account whenever you're brushing your teeth. You can't just brush surface level and then, minty fresh. No, they're gonna stink. But little do a lot of people know, it's super simple to counter it. And I will say, if you don't know, the main cause of bad breath is poor oral hygiene. It's that simple. And food is so good, but to our teeth, it is the enemy. If you're not taking care of your teeth and brushing out all the food that's in your mouth and in your teeth, it will break down, that bacteria will build up, and your teeth, your breath will stink. Now let's really get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about right now, which is before you even brush your teeth, my fiance put me hip to it, okay? And it is a life changer. I now floss before I even brush my teeth. Whenever you brush your teeth and then floss after it, all you're doing is just flossing out the nastiness that's in between your teeth that your toothbrush couldn't reach, and it's just bringing it down onto your teeth. So unless you're brushing your teeth again, it's not really maximizing the amount of cleaning that you can do to your teeth. If you floss beforehand, you're getting out all the nastiness, all the gunk, all the food. You're getting it all out there so that whenever you go to brush your teeth, you're brushing away that nastiness. Now, I don't know if I just never thought of it like that, but if you do think about it, that's the more viable option. Now, I do have gaps in my teeth, which makes it way easier to floss. But what you do need to do, and I'm telling you, you need to get the back of your teeth. You need to get your chomps all the way in the back. And you need to floss them very well, because that's where majority of your food is. That's where you're chewing, and that's where them hidden food pieces be trying to get stuck and break down. So make sure you're getting the back of your mouth very well, getting all that gunk and all that food out, and then you're ready to brush your teeth. And for my floss of choice, I do like to use these Plackers twin line dental flossers. What I really like about these is, of course, they come with the little scraper so that you can dig it out of your teeth, but they come with 2 lines. So if the first one doesn't get it, the second one most likely will. And it just makes it that much more powerful whenever you're trying to really clean out your teeth. And after you're done doing that, you want to make sure you're throwing everything away that is disposable. Now you want to go ahead and pick up your toothbrush of choice. I like to use this Colgate toothbrush that has these kind of hard bristles on it, just because typically I'm not really picky with what toothbrush I use. I do kind of steer away from like electric ones though, just because I like these skinnier ones, because it really feels like I have control over my cleaning. Now you want to turn that water to hot real quick, and then you're going to want to put your toothbrush in there and soak it just for a little bit and make them bristles a little softer. Main reason for that is because you really don't want super hard bristles in your mouth scrubbing up and down. You don't want to push your gums up, you don't want to be injuring your gums, and you don't want to definitely scrub way too hard and remove a bunch of enamel or plaque. I might be stupid. Now you can grab your toothpaste of choice, and I definitely like to go with this Colgate Optic White Advanced toothpaste right here. This has been doing me very well. I've been using this ever since my fiance put me onto it a while back. I have not strayed away from this, and it is in the scent Icy Fresh. I've seen some dentists and stuff recommend that you put only like a tiny little dab on there, that's all you need. But personally, I'm gonna layer that thing up. It's been working for me, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Once you got your toothpaste on your toothbrush, you're gonna wanna turn that water back up. I usually put it on lukewarm this time, and then I rinse it real quick. Like, you don't have to just leave it in there, because that toothpaste is gonna say bye-bye. And now you're ready to brush your teeth. When you're brushing, what did I just say? When you're brushing your teeth, you wanna make sure you get every last inch of your teeth. And definitely make sure to focus a lot on the backs. Like I said, whenever you floss out that food and that gunk, you want to make sure that you're brushing over it and getting all of it out, because even if you leave a little bit, that's still bacteria. And like I said in my last video, if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. The main cause of that odor is the bacteria buildup. So you want to get every last bit that you can. I like to first go in circular motions around the front of my teeth because I just found out that that was like the most effective way, for me at least, when I was doing it. I make sure to get the back all nice and good, and then I jump down to the bottoms of my teeth, the bottoms and the tops, you know. I mean, it's really the bottoms of the bottom and top teeth, you know what I'm saying. I like to scrub those back and forth real nice and good, and I tend to take the most time whenever I'm doing this, just because most of the food is being chewed down on this side. And do not forget to brush the backs of your teeth as well. There can be a lot of buildup back there. After I'm done brushing all the teeth in my mouth, I do actually brush the sides of my cheeks on the inside, and I brush the roof of my mouth just to be as safe as possible and not leave any excess food. And then I brush the bottom of my lips, I brush the top of my lips, and then I brush my top and bottom gums. Now, whenever you're doing your gums and brushing those, what you do not want to do is brush really hard. Your gums will bleed. And also, just to say, if your gums bleed whenever you floss or brush your teeth, that's just them telling you that they need more cleaning. Now, I'm not saying keep on flossing at that exact moment. I'm saying keep up with it. Over time, the more you do it, the more you brush, the more you floss, they'll stop bleeding. Trust me. So don't be scared if you see blood come down from any one of your gums. It's definitely normal, and mine used to do it. But be very, very soft with brushing your gums. Now, you know you can't forget about the tongue now. That's what holds literally like majority of the smell is your tongue. If you do not brush your tongue, then your mouth will stink. No matter how good you brush your teeth, your tongue still holds a lot of that bacteria. Every last bit of food touches your tongue in some way and it goes back down. After you're done brushing your mouth, what you can do is you can turn on that water again, you can rinse off your toothbrush, and then grab some more toothpaste and put some back on there. You don't have to put too much now, but put some toothpaste on that toothbrush and then start to scrub your tongue. Brush it back and forth and make sure that you're brushing all around in your mouth. Brush the bottom under your tongue, brush the top of it, brush the back towards your throat, and brush the sides as well because it needs that. Do that for a good 45 seconds. Hold on, stop right there, you bucktooth bum. Before you spit your toothpaste out, you want to grab yourself one of these tongue scrapers right here. I like to use these Grin tongue cleaners and they really do the job. But like I said, before you spit out the rest of that toothpaste, you're going to want to grab one of these and you just go in a downward motion. Multiple times all over your tongue, downward motion. Just because that's you actually scraping everything from the back to the front. So you're scraping it off and you're spitting it out. So once you've done that for about 20-ish seconds, you're gonna wanna brush your tongue again, the exact way you did previously. And then before you spit out that toothpaste, you wanna grab another tongue scraper and you wanna scrape, do the exact same thing, and your tongue is squeaky clean. Now you're almost done. And I can already smell your breath getting better. This is an optional product, but I do like to use this Arc After Brushing Whitening Booster. It removes and prevents surface stains, and you use it daily after your normal brushing routine, and it has a smell of cool mint. So that's an extra layer on top of what you've already done, all that brushing, and it also whitens your teeth. Now, it's not gonna do a crazy job and whiten it completely like how these other people be saying stuff does. It's not gonna do that, but over time, you will notice that some of the stains will be removed and it actually does whiten your teeth a little bit more. I'm not claiming to have super white teeth, but it definitely has helped me and I can tell the difference. For this step, all you wanna do is you're gonna wanna turn that water back to hot or lukewarm, whichever you choose, and you're gonna wanna wet your bristles back up. Now you open it up, and you're gonna wanna put the right amount so that it covers the entire top layer. And then, just like regular, you start to brush your teeth. Brush the outside, brush the inside, and brush behind. That's a super simple additional step, and I would recommend getting this. It does work, and you will notice a difference. So at this point now in the routine, your mouth already smells way better, but to ensure that you will be great, not good, go ahead and get you some of this SmartMouth, my boy. Man, you will thank me. And I thank my fiance for it. And I always talk about how my fiance put me on to so many things. That's because I learned a lot of stuff from her. This is SmartMouth Clinical Zinc Activated Oral Rinse. It prevents bad breath at the end of your brushing routine with a morning and evening rinse. This is such a big step in the routine, and it is a staple. This will keep your mouth smelling good all freaking day, or at least a majority of the day. What you're gonna wanna do with this is just open that bottle up. Now you're gonna wanna make sure that when you're opening the bottle, you're taking off everything and peeling it off very nice and slowly, because typically what will happen is at least one of the holes will get plugged up and you can't really see it. You can't see the clear film that's over it. So if that does happen, you're gonna wanna take anything pointy, like I have this nail clipper right here, and you just poke it inside. And now you're good. You pour the SmartMouth about halfway into the cup. I poured it a little higher just because I'm like that. And you're gonna wanna put all that in your mouth and rinse it around. Rinse it around for about a minute. Then you wanna lift your head back and you wanna gargle it. If there's nastiness at the back of your throat, that's gonna grab it. So go ahead and spit that out. Then I like to wait about an extra 5 minutes, and then I rinse my mouth out with lukewarm water. The only reason I do wait is just because I like to have it sit in my mouth and stick to my mouth. It might be something stupid. I'm pretty sure you don't have to, but I like to do that. I like to wait a little bit and then rinse my mouth out with water. And there you go. You completed the routine, and now your breath will not stink for a while. You've completely eliminated odor, and you need to keep up on this routine. You need to do it morning and night. When you do it at night, you'll wake up and your breath will not stink. That's the benefit of brushing your teeth and doing everything at night as well. When you wake up, it'll already be good. Your breath won't stink. And then you'll be able to do your morning routine. And then throughout the entire day, your breath will not stink. And you can be right up in people's faces talking to them if you want to, I guess. And they'll say your breath doesn't stink. Now, one extra thing, maybe even two, if I remember it. But you need to stay hydrated, stay up on your water. A dry mouth is also a big cause for bad breath as well. So you need to make sure you're taking your little sips here and there, or down your water bottles. It's up to you. But if your mouth is always dry, you are dehydrated, and you do need to increase your water intake. That will increase the moisture in your mouth, therefore decreasing the mouth dryness. Now that is the entire mouth cleansing routine. And I definitely would suggest getting everything I mentioned here today, and also keeping up on this routine morning and night. Do it every single day so bacteria and bad breath have no chance against you. Thank you everybody for the support on the last video. I look forward to seeing everybody in the videos to come. Thank you very much. Keep washing your mouth, or keep cleansing your mouth, and stay smelling good. Peace.